Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega and welcome back to Europa Universalis for multiplayer, where we are dudes in the Holy Roman Empire gonna manipulate it amongst ourselves. So we're looking into finally getting the 30 Years' War started and how we can gain the most stuff from it while losing very little, and hopefully doing it pretty quickly.
World as a whole.
Okay.
So why would they keep this backward government? Whereas the Arabian decision, it's really more just legitimizing the country you already are.
Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
So what are we thinking here?
We've got a long game ahead of us.
Steve's probably the safest out of everyone.
It seems that you're the most vulnerable.
And if
Yeah,
Steve's
so-
on my side, he's a good march between me and everyone else except Bohemia and Poland.
Right.
Okay,
But-
so here's what I'm thinking. I know you were pretty interested in partitioning Bohemia.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be incredibly hard based on who's on my side.
Okay.
But if you and Steve both focus on that, as soon as you've sieged down as much land as you think you can safely get, I can piece out Steve and give him that land.
Okay.
So
Give him that stuff.
I might be able to give you land in that peace deal too, but it's probably going to be primarily to Steve, since he'll have easy access to some undefended counties.
Yeah.
What I'm
Steve
thinking is
ideally
I'm
will be
prob-
taking 4 here.
Yeah. I'm not planning to take too much more than that, and I also don't want to risk the aggressive expansion triggering.
Actually,
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
look at our aggressive expansions.
I'll only take 3. Like, I feel like Cheb is getting more into
What do you
my
find that again?
area.
Shed?
Yeah. That's it. You
Just let
see
me know
those
where it is.
3 that are kind of your southern border? You should take
Yeah.
the 2 western
Right.
ones.
Oh, Cheb?
Bamberg
You can also
and
take Anhalt.
Verperk. Cheb is starting to get into
Anhalt,
my
yeah.
direction.
See, I was thinking about stopping at Shed.
Yeah, it's
So
like
you can...
if you do not take that one.
Okay, well, here we'll play it by ear, and we'll say that it's either or.
Because I
I'm
mean,
gonna
the
focus on
fewer
getting
states
those
that we
two.
divide amongst ourselves, the better.
Oh, is that a state? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's a-
not worry-
Jeb?
Yeah.
That looks pretty close to where I would imagine Steve would be.
Well, I mean, he would have this little protrusion into my farther eastern part if you were to take that whole state. It'd be to both of our advantage if we could each have as many entire states as possible.
Yeah. No, I got what you're saying. So, then yeah, I'm gonna go for Bamberg. Is that what it says? Bamberg? Yeah, Bamberg.
Yeah. Bamberg.
Big... Virk?
Verperk. Verperk. And Anhalt.
Anhalt. German.
Well, I mean, it's currently controlled by Bohemia, so it's Czech.
Oh, it's... Yeah,
That's why it's called Bamberg and not Bamberg.
I just feel bad. Sorry, Jack. Meant to insult the Germans.
Alright, how strong is Bohemia right now?
I think they're pretty strong.
Yeah, they got 30k, I've got 25. My force limit is 28. I'm building one more dude at the moment, one more cannon. Okay, I mean, we're still waiting for some stuff, right? Or do we want to...
I think we're gonna wait a little bit.
Okay.
How do we check for aggressive expansion again, real quick?
It's
I
a
know it's in the
map.
map. It's in
It's the coalition map mode.
coalition. Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm just gonna unpause.
Well, here, before you do that, I'm gonna run to the restroom.
Alright.
But, wait. Okay, so I see my... okay, so like Castle, for example, They have negative 31 opinion to me. Or rather, Bohemia does.
Well, opinion
Negative
is not the same
35.
as threat. Or whatever.
No, I mean, of threat. Because I'm in the coalition mode.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that where you expansion?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Bohemia has negative 31 for me as expansion. I'm gonna check some other places real quick, like Province, someplace far away.
Before we start, we have Steve. Make sure
0.
you join the side you want to be.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, Steve doesn't have too much to gain land-wise from the coalition, from the League War
French
as is.
negative 19.
Yeah, it looks like the only thing he stands to gain is territory in Bohemia. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really what I'm going.
Like,
for.
more people could join the Protestant League, but we would have to wait and see.
Okay, I've joined the Protestant League. I'll be right back. I just don't have to, get up once we're actually, doing something. So, okay, I'll be right back.
Oh, are we missing an Elector? Oh, I should probably assign an Elector. Okay, who are they? Okay, our electors are Bohemia, Brandenburg, Mainz, U2, and Alsace. Who do you think would be a good elector?
Can you only appoint Catholics?
No, I can appoint anyone I want right now. I think. Okay.
Switzerland? I don't know. You don't like Switzerland, do you?
No, I don't.
Steve likes Bavaria.
Yeah, but I like Austria more, and they'd accept it. But I don't think I want to give them that power. Bavaria either, they're too big. We want someone who we can bend to our will.
Maybe Munster?
That's an option. Or, Luxembourg. They could work. Might make province. Their proximity would make them easy for me to bully. I could annoy Steve and make Oldenburg an elector.
Okay, I'm back. Part of the Protestant League now.
Okay. I'm
Let's,
gonna unpause then. Okay, so you guys do everything you need to do to prepare.
What I want to do is just let my money raise for a little bit. Get a nice little war chest, so that way if I need to do any, if we take heavy casualties or anything, it's not going to be hugely detrimental to the economy. So I have 48 right now.
How are you doing on tech?
Let's check that out. I think I've been upgrading it pretty much this whole time. So it's 10, 12, 13.
You're on tech you're on 10, 12, and 13?
9, 11, 12, sorry.
Alright.
How is that?
I'm on 11, 11, 13.
14, 12, 12.
Okay. So I'm not too far behind. it's really just administrative tech that's really like a little bit backwards. But it's at 9 now. I mean, it's gonna be a while before I can upgrade that. So, we might as well not worry about it for now. You know, here's one thing. And correct me if I'm wrong, the game does not tell you if one of your generals dies, right?
You know, it does.
Really? Like, I mean, of old age.
Yeah.
Not in combat.
Yeah, it tells you.
No. I have to pay more attention to that. Because I constantly, every war we have, I send my guy in, and I'm like, yeah, you go. And then I'm like, no general, where'd you go? It's like, oh, he died? Maybe we just have a crappy secretary.
I think in an invitation to the funeral, come on.
They don't send invitations to the head of state. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Man, could you imagine being like a famous war hero that didn't invite the leader of your country to their funeral? Man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I mean, on the one hand, I'm more power to him on that decision. Yeah, don't invite that guy. He's a piece of shit. But why would you anyway? Would you want him at your funeral?
I wouldn't want him anywhere. I wouldn't want him in the same state.
Let's see, national unrest, knowledge is power. Yeah. They tell us of internal conflicts. Beginning in 1574, Kazan faced almost a decade of utter chaos, slowly consuming the country from within, bringing it to the verge of collapse.
Okay.
Our nation is struggling, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, so Steve, I did manage to...
I don't
swing
pay
that
attention to
alliance.
my foreign secretary. Sorry, what?
I did manage to get that alliance.
Okay, so you have an alliance with the Ottomans now. So that means they won't attack us?
In theory, yeah.
Okay. Watch as it's like, Christopher, we honor your alliance. We send 8 times as many troops as we... I hope it doesn't happen, but I will admit it would be kind of funny if me and John just get steamrolled by the Ottomans.
I mean, they've got a...
Talk about a heist.
I think we got more people in our league now.
Yeah, but the people in my league are actually much better.
I mean, the
maybe the
vassal swarm
Ottomans.
is could become a problem for you. That's what I'm saying. We've also got Russia, so that's a lot of bodies.
Holy shit, we got
Yeah,
Russia?
hopefully Russia and the Ottomans will throw each other.
Oh, this is
Exactly.
gonna be awesome.
Bavaria, like, they're a stepping stone that the Ottomans would have to go through.
I just imagine what I just said, and I'm pretending that was an actual historical quote that someone said right before the 30 Years' War started. This is gonna be awesome.
It's like World War, man.
Man, it's gonna be so cool. You know, like the Russians and the Ottomans, man. Oh boy.
Oh, the Bonapartes rule in province.
Interesting. So do like in this game, and I'm assuming they don't, but are there kind of like similar like bloodline things where like to the Bonapartes? Does that make a difference that it's the Bonapartes?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Like, at this point in history, their family is pretty much not important at all.
Yeah, they weren't important until Napoleon.
Like, what did his dad do again? Like, why did they have to... Oh, they were like Corsican nationals.
Yeah. That sounds right.
It's like, I remember, like,
That's what I got.
Napoleon was actually a child when Corsica was conquered by France. His father fought against the French.
So he was a what?
Like, Napoleon was a kid when Corsica was conquered by France.
Ah, okay.
Initially, he hated France, but he eventually just got educated in France and came to like the power that he could get from rising through the military ranks. Big fan.
Okay, someone's liege. And decline military access from you and from Frank. The name Liege confuses me sometimes.
Liège?
Liège, yeah. Because it's spelled the same way as Liege. So I was like, Liege? It's like, which one? And then I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's not the same thing. It's a different thing. Anyway. Yeah, Napoleon instituted some good reforms, though. Say that.
His nephews were better.
The people who took over after him?
Louis Napoleon, Napoleon III?
Yeah.
He really made
That's
France what it is today.
I don't know too much about them in particular, but yeah,
He's
it's an
responsible
interesting
for
period.
he's responsible for France's highway system. Particularly the fact that it's so wide, so there's a lot of room for traffic.
Pomerania got spat out.
Yeah, I know. Who do you think forced Brandenburg to spit them out?
I mean,
Pomerania?
fun fact about Spain,
I
a
know.
lot of the
The separatists?
Fun fact about Spain, a lot of the
No, I just told them give it up.
Oh, okay. They also have Pomeranian separatists, so no need to get high and mighty about yourself.
Yeah, fun fact about Spain, a lot of the plazas in cities like I think like Sevilla or even where I was at, were built by the French army during the invasion. Basically, because the cities were so dense,
Fun
they were
fact,
given positions.
most of the graveyards in Russia were also built by Napoleon.
Yeah, well, no. Some other guy came along later and helped out with that.
So Bohemia just added a bunch of land to the empire.
Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, you tell me when it would actually be beneficial for me to do that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it until between us we have enough to pass the river.
Okay. How much? Because there's a good bit that I could add.
Yeah, I know, but we want to be able to make sure we can get past 50 authority.
And also, I need to have better relations with you, apparently. That's weird.
Okay, so when are you guys thinking we'll be ready?
I need to pay off this last loan, so that's not gonna take too much longer. But after that, I need to build up a little more money so I don't immediately have to take out another loan.
You may want to build another
probably,
fort.
like 1 year from now, maybe?
I think building a fort in Uckermark might be a good idea. Because right now, from the east, Brandenburg could just march into my capital.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to build up a decent amount of money.
I'd kind of like to make it a level 4 fort, at least. Could I... Are we on level 4 forts?
I have no idea.
Oh, I'm
don't know.
about to. Like, I could take this tech and I could get a level 4 fort.
Okay.
I'll wait a little bit. How long is it? Ooh, what's that? That's a lot of guys. Brabantine separatists.
Loan, and then I need to.
Oh, I forgot that John was English.
Yeah, I'm a Lancaster. I've also got some rebels that are gonna pop up pretty soon. Holstein, Brunswick. And I've got Brunswickian separatists. That's funny. Wait, Holstein.
Hey, Württemberg just offered me an alliance.
Huh. Oh yeah, Holstein. Those guys. That thing.
No, Württemberg's no.
Where even is Württemberg?
How I came and I clicked on it, I couldn't find it.
Oh, here they
Oh,
are. They're this little green thing.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no. I stand to benefit with nothing from that. Shame on you, Württemberg. Shame on you. Unbelievable.
Frankfurt is destroying Mainz.
Yeah.
Alright, now we have Ravensburg in the league. Pomerania.
Yeah, Ravensburg I wouldn't expect too much from.
And
Yeah.
Württemberg. And it's like,
No,
when you start
Württemberg.
adding up all these guys, then it makes a difference. And you gained Oldenburg. Good news for you, Steve.
What?
Oldenburg
Didn't
joined the
that happen?
Catholic League.
Never mind.
Your eternal rival.
I mean, they may be small, but every single one of these countries has a base like 7k troops. And that can add up when they're just running around everywhere.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. But I mean, no, sorry, I thought you meant Oldenburg joined me for some reason.
Nope.
Like as part of my country, and then I realized that you said Chris.
Keep in mind, I am going to be sending the Ottomans, France, and Poland against you guys.
How strong is Poland? I'm stronger than Poland.
Yeah,
You got Galicia.
I don't really care about Poland. I'm more worried about the Ottomans in France.
Poland has
Especially
14k
France,
guys.
Wow, Poland really did not do well.
Yeah.
No, Poland is done. At least for now.
They got, yeah.
However, Theodoro's still sticking in there.
Yep.
That's my whole. That's the team I'm rooting for in this game. I'm rooting for Team Theodoro. I just hope that it survives. I mean, look at it. It's not. It's right next to Russia. Hey, has Theodoro joined the sign yet?
No.
Yeah, it'd probably be best to remain neutral.
Oh, hey, we got the Livonians.
Oh, good. That's more guys that I could eat. I got Riga. Might as well start eating my way over there.
I mean, for us, really, our hope is Russia right now.
I mean, if England could show up, that'd be really good.
Yeah.
Like, Britain and Portugal would
But
be
you know how
huge if
England
they
is.
actually decide to get in on this.
Britain probably won't.
They might annoy the Ottoman Navy a bit.
Not to discount the Ottoman Navy or anything, but that's not really what they're known for.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like England to join in, but is there anything you can do to kind of like push them in that direction, John?
But Britain? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's a way to manipulate them into actually fighting.
No, there's not. Britain does whatever the hell they want, and usually that's not what you want them to do.
That's what I figured. That's Britain.
Britain's use as an ally is pretty much, they look scary so people won't attack you. They won't actually come to help you.
Yeah, it's fairly realistic. Okay, I'm about to pay off this next loan.
I'd like to see if I can get an extra 5% and then I will make a fort.
Okay, hold on. I just reabsorbed Sicily, so I gotta take accounting of what I got.
Nice. And when can you Sardinia-Piedmont?
I can do it now, but I wouldn't become a kingdom.
Gotcha.
Okay, what do I have? Okay, what navy did I get? Okay, I think I'll be fine. That should be a massive bonus to my income.
Alright, I'm gonna take military tech 14, regardless of how much it costs once the year ticks. Alright.
I got a victory card. What the hell is that?
I don't... It's like another way to play the game, just go for victory cards. Did you get a pop-up about it?
Yeah.
Huh. What? Why? How'd you get it? What does it say?
It said I controlled an entire area, so I... 1,000 points.
Hmm.
Oh, I got another one. Fully control the entire area. No, I don't. It says I control all of Savoy, but I don't. Oh well.
Hey, you know.
Let's see.
Take what you can get.
Interesting. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna build that fort. We're gonna build that wall. Once I have a little bit more money. I'm gonna try and instigate these rebels to fire. They're 90% and they've been sitting there for a bit. Maybe I should just not bother. Because Berlin would probably be a much better place to put the fort. Although, nah. Uckermark will be fine.
Okay, I'm doing a test. I'm gonna raise my troops to full maintenance and see how much money I'm losing.
Okay, 1 month away from being able to start the annexation process on Lorraine.
Okay, I'm not losing any money if I put up maintenance.
If I lose this war, it's probably going to be because of Lorraine.
Okay, I want to put it back down. Army maintenance, so I can keep making money for a little while. I'm gonna try to get about 500. And then I'll be ready to go. If I can upgrade my administrative one time before that, that'd be great. But we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Why won't this guy die?
Alright. A couple more years and I will be happy to start up the war.
Okay, if the Duke of Alsace dies right now, then my dynasty gets placed there. I can claim the throne. I have a way to being an elector.
You really want to be going that far north?
Ideally, it wasn't where I wanted to go, but getting an elector's chair is pretty hard for me at this point. So gotta do what I gotta do.
How much prestige do you have, Chris?
51.
How much do you have, Steve?
Prestige?
Yeah.
-6.
Wow, you're great.
How about you?
44.
44 or -44?
44.
Oh.
How do you have that little prestige?
I remember something. Unlawful imperial territory is a big part of it.
Gotcha. Now mine's is gone.
I think part of it had to do with the rapid expansion.
I don't think so. If anything, expansion would make it be higher.
It depends.
Because I remember losing a lot of prestige in the last 2 games. I don't remember exactly how.
Alright, Norway and Liège are in the Catholic League now.
province is in the Evangelical League, which is good for me. As is Switzerland.
Norway is pretty negligible right now. Sweden can just curb stomp them if they want.
War, but I think I could
Probably.
beat Austria, especially if it's a defensive war and the Ottomans are called in.
Okay.
Francis started colonizing Virginia. Or no, that's yeah, that's southeastern Virginia. So we are planning on going we're planning on doing the Peace of Westphalia.
Yeah.
Spain's colonizing Texas.
Yeah, of course they are. They usually do. That's why I said I'd be more impressed if France was doing it.
Yeah, let's see. Anybody else interesting going on here? Navajo. Pueblo. Yeah, I really would. We should do a. I would be down to do a North American campaign.
Like as
Yeah,
Native
that's
Americans?
definitely one. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like Western.
That's on the list. Of
Yeah, I definitely want like playing as Navajo, like especially that area. Fun.
Yeah, we can definitely do a tribal federation between the three of us.
And basically, our main thing is to fight off the colonizers. That's
Yep.
it.
Pomerania is allied to Hungary, Switzerland, Ulm, Württemberg, and Hainaut.
God, why won't this guy die?
An alliance offer from Frankfurt. Well, no thanks, Frankfurt. Jesus.
More like Stankfurt. Got him.
More like, shut up, Furt. Jesus. Don't you see how cool I am? I've got the biggest city in the world for no reason.
The Mad Architect is what they called him.
He just built houses.
Like, he
He didn't
made
even need people to buy them. He just built them. He built them out of nothing.
greatest architecture in the entire world. The most complex sewer system, all that stuff.
No,
You
they
just-
did not know how to manage it. Took them a while to catch up to that. But it was
It's
there.
said that the city of Brunswick was 300 years ahead of its administration.
Huh.
Well, they had
Meanwhile,
aqueducts,
it was
sewers,
only
they had
100
running water.
years.
They had all the infrastructure to do it, but they did not know how to maintain it at all.
It was 300 years
Or
ahead of its
operate it.
administration, and the rest of the world was 100 years ahead of the administration. Alright, Pomeranian ideas dominate the Baltic. As Pomeranian power and influence grows, so does our grip over the Baltic Sea. Soon it will be Mare Nostrum, little more than Pomeranian Pond, a highway for our trade. Hooray!
Jeez, why won't this guy die? I miss having assassination plots.
So I have really high diplomatic power. What would you recommend, or yeah, points? What would you recommend putting it into right now?
Can you accept Rhenish culture?
Let me see.
Rhinish?
Yeah, Rhenish. John, you've known me for how long? You
I
should
don't
know
know.
by now I can't pronounce anything.
Reen,
Okay,
though?
I mean, Chris, don't worry, I can't pronounce anything either. Say this is my arm.
Well, that was something else.
That's a different example. I couldn't think of one of the ones. I can think of a time when Ted misled me. To great embarrassment in middle school. And
Every time that he led you.
I was talking. Well,
Accepting Saxon culture might not be a horrible idea for
I
you.
don't have it right now.
Okay.
But I mean, I'd accept every culture. Every culture I can. But
Except the damn
Saxons aren't even
Oldenburgers.
except for those Oldenburgs. Those Oldenburgers. I don't like old burgers. Yeah, Ted, he told me, so basically we were outside of the middle school, and I forgot what the hell we were talking about, but the word sentient came up. And I said sentient, he said, no, it's sentient.
Sentient?
You can pronounce it either way.
Well, anyway, I go into class, and I make a point, and I say, sentient, and everyone looks at me. Like, just fucking looks at me, just like, and like, do you mean sentient? And I'm just looking, I'm not sure if Ted was in that class, but I was so fucking pissed off.
But the thing is,
I was so angry. You can pronounce
pronunciation of that word.
That is, but still, it's not very. That's like the lesser known one. So,
Sentient.
anyway, I got made fun of for saying sentient in the middle of class, publicly.
I feel like maybe you didn't enunciate the last T well enough.
No, that wasn't the problem. The problem was that I said sentient.
It's sentient. The little things, sometimes.
Look, I was basing this off what Ted told me.
Would never base anything off of what Ted tells you.
I'm just shaking my head, remembering that.
Oh, that's right. I have a colony in Africa.
What's the reins?
Completely forgot about that.
I feel like that's something that every colonial administrators had a problem with before. Oh, wait, that's right.
Could be worse. I could be on the committee of colonial affairs in Africa.
That'd be pretty bad.
I'm gonna be back in 1 minute.
Do you need me to pause it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. I've just upgraded. I now have a new idea slot in the Town Dimension of Technology. What would be your recommendations for my new
What
idea?
ideas do you have? Like, what idea groups do you have?
Let me go back real quick. I have humanist
I
ideas
can see
and
you have
quality
humanist
ideas.
and quality.
Yeah.
So you need a diplomatic one. And since you're in the HRE, the single best diplomatic idea group you can take, in my opinion, would be diplomatic.
Let me just take a look at that real quick. Foreign embassies, cabinet.
However, if you want to get ahead on the colonization game,
No.
what's it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the latest one to that. I already know that. Because I don't have I have no real fleet. So I mean that's gonna be later for me when I start colonizing things.
Yeah, then you'll probably want diplomatic. Another good one for you to consider would be trade, because you have a good spot. You're in the English Channel.
Should a lot about that. I haven't played around with the trade too much right now.
Actually, no, you haven't made it officially into the English Channel yet, so that probably shouldn't be a priority.
Yeah, I don't know the trade route that actually goes in there. John does. I have some good trade routes, but I mean, I don't know. I have to work on that. I haven't entirely grasped the whole trade system yet.
It's pretty complex.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean,
I'm still not great with it, but I've got a basic idea.
Yeah, I've got a very basic idea. Very, very basic. I know if the numbers are pointing towards meat, it's probably a good thing. That's about as much as I understand about it. But to be fair, that's how I feel like a lot of financial.
God damn it, he managed to live long enough to have a kid.
Nice. River, baby.
Like, Chris, am I wrong? Is that in finance, you want the numbers to be pointed towards you?
Yep.
And you don't want them to be pointed away from you.
Yep.
And that's the basic idea of that. Like, so I get that. I get that part of it. But like the intricacies, no understanding of them whatsoever.
People just make things up as they go along.
No, I'm talking about the game.
Yeah,
I guess that too. I guess they did a pretty good job at, explaining finance in this game.
Okay, I need to give out some electors.
Jane Howard.
Nice. I'm friends with England and Spain. Now Sweden. Make some friends there. That's a big country. I'm like being friends with big countries. Maybe I'll make me friends with the Ottomans too. Then they won't be too mean to me when they invade. So does that actually play into their invasion plans at all? With the AI? No, I figured not. Do Russia, since I'm going to be on their side in this war. Okay, Russia, don't do anything creepy. Improve relations. send an insult. I just love that you can send an insult. Any game where you can insult somebody's great.
I'm getting
If
a
you're a
rumors.
Cossack, you get a. If you're a Cossack, you get a buff to your insults.
That's great. So speaking of another game set in this time period, which is not, it's pretty good. If you like this time period, you'll enjoy it. And it's Mountain Blade, Fire and Sword.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as good as the regular Mountain Blade, but it is very fun. And you can join the Cossacks, you can join Russia, you can join the Swedes, you can fight for Poland, and it's all first-person RPG. Oh, the Crimean Khanate, but in my game they got just destroyed like immediately, unfortunately.
That's usually what happens in this game too.
Yeah. And also, the Mountain Blade games are probably the best. Well, it's the best medieval combat simulator that exists. It doesn't work quite as well for the early modern era, but it's still pretty. It still feels pretty right.
Alright, my fort is finished.
So, are we almost ready?
I'm just gonna get my maintenance up, and I think we can do it.
I'm gonna wait. I'm at 539. I'm gonna wait till I have 600 bucks, 600 buckaroos, and then I'm gonna turn my maintenance up. I should still be making money. I should still have more than I'm losing.
Oh,
and
okay.
I'm
That's
actually.
one problem dealt with.
What happened?
I annexed Lorraine, so now I no longer have to worry about them screwing up everything.
Oh, I'm making one more cannon. I'm gonna do that too. So then I'm gonna make a cannon. Wait till I get 600.
I think it would be nice if we can keep that your maybe if you move into that you can have the rest of the Lorraine state, and the rest of everything north of that can be Steve's.
I was gonna make my border Alsace-Lorraine.
But not super. Yeah, you can do whatever you want with that area. I'm assuming you want to move up towards. You want to border with me, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then everything north of that, I'll do, and I'll move into France.
Now you should move south eventually, Steve.
Oh, I'm gonna be working on it, but.
Hold on one second.
I mean, eventually, oh my God, Austria got big. Like, Austria was not that big 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was.
Has it been that big the whole time?
Yep.
Are you sure with that western part?
Yep.
I could have sworn that western part was a different. I mean, maybe not, but I thought it was closer to the size of Bavaria. Hey, the Netherlands no longer been rival. Rebel Uprising? What? I gotta revolt. Jeez. Give me a second. Let's set things back a little. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry, no, I just... I'm about to send my troops in with 0 preparedness. No army maintenance at all. Okay, there we go. I need to let them build up a little bit. Jeez. Oh, that was close. That would have just sucked. Some children's crusade shit.
Yo, you died.
Yeah, but I'm still the emperor.
Hey, you know, that works out. Is your character demented by any chance?
No, I am incorruptible.
Oh, man.
Okay, just needed to make sure I was looking at everything right.
I was just hoping that you were, like, demented so that we could be, like, the good guys. You'd be the evil emperor. Then again, we're all trying to go on this massive heist to take over the world. So, we're actually the bad guys.
Yeah, we're all the bad guys together. As friends.
We're the good bad guys.
Hey, we're creating a world order that will create peace throughout, for all humanity.
That's right.
I am the Illuminati.
We're the lizard people. The lizard people.
It's like we are the competing faction against the Habsburgs.
No, the Habsburgs
I mean, that alone.
The Habsburgs back me.
Oh, that's an
makes us
excellent
the good
ploy
guys.
on your part. They think you're not a threat. Little do they know.
Ugh. They don't even know. Not to. Look, they don't even know how genetics works on a level that most people know instinctively. So.
At this point, they aren't capable of understanding it either because of said genetics.
No.
They have a website, and it reads exactly how you would expect it to.
Wait, they have a what? Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, the House of Habsburg-Lorraine has a website.
GeoCities hosted.
Okay, sorry. One sec. I'm pausing the game. That I must see.
Yeah, they talk about how they will lead a global revolution to restore the nobility of the world.
That's cute.
Where is their? Wait. Oh, I'm on DuckDuckGo. Oh, Google. Come on. Where's their website? Is it unofficialroyalty.com? Is that it? No. No. I want your actual website. House of Habsburg Lorraine official website. I hope they have a Twitter. I can't find it. Not
Really,
not
the saddest thing about it, it's not even a .gov.
Did you find it?
No, I'm not looking. I don't care.
Oh, I hope they have a Twitter so much.
I'm sure there
my
is a
God.
Twitter.
Well, there's Habsburgs everywhere, ironically, except for Austria.
Eh.
Well, you said there was some in Michigan. I remember that.
Yeah, there's a lot in Michigan.
I mean, you know what? More power to them. I disagree with what they're doing, but you know what?
They own a series of auto manufacturing.
Of course. What else would they be doing?
I don't know, maybe owning some like local
Like chemical plant?
hardware stores. We've got a small chain.
Nah,
In
that
Lansing.
doesn't sound like a Habsburg thing.
Exactly.
No matter what they're doing, I assume it's gonna be like something really suspicious, like
Like
chemical
a
plant,
hardware store, yeah.
or like like butcher shop that occasionally someone doesn't come out of.
The weird thing is, it's always a family member.
Right.
They only eat themselves.
It's like an incompetent mafia. But it's incapable of killing anyone outside of the family.
They can. There are two rules of being a Habsburg. You sleep with your family, you kill your family.
You only got two choices.
Okay, you guys ready?
Sure. So how are we doing this?
Okay.
Okay, well, let's look at the sides.
Wait, I'm losing money now all of a sudden. Let me just check to see if I can find out why and if I can
That's
reverse
because
that
you are
before.
recharging your troops.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
also keep in mind, you may want to have forts active. At least some of them.
Forts inactive? Did I mothball them?
Did you?
I don't think I did, but let me check.
Alright. I think I will probably need one. So we've got, like, Norway is over there.
So, my league is France, Poland, Bohemia, the Ottomans, Alsace, the Livonians, Galicia, Volhynia, Luxembourg, Austria, Oldenburg, Norway, and Liège.
Okay,
So
so
that gives a couple opportunities for Steve.
alright. Steve, I feel like the first thing you should do is have half of your army go up to obliterate Oldenburg. The other half go sit in Magdeburg. And then we will start working on Bohemia.
Okay, so I know the Oldenburg part. I'm just looking for the split in half. There isn't a split in half, is there?
What?
Yeah, there's... Okay, I found it. I split my army in half.
Yeah, I have
So what's the
just as
second
many.
place? I want to go for Oldenburg, and then there's second place you mentioned, which I did not hear.
Bohemia, just send your guys to Magdeburg. Currently, I have only 1,000 fewer troops than Bohemia, so we should be able to hold them off at the very least.
And wait.
Just
where's
we
Magdeburg?
want to knock out Bohemia.
Where is Magdeburg? I'm missing it for some reason.
It's York province in the east. North of Anhalt,
Okay.
south of Altmark.
Okay, that's why I was looking for Robin. I thought they still had control of it. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
So I have my troops marching to Oldenburg and Magdeburg.
For a peace deal for Bohemia,
Hoya.
for me, I would rather just dismantle Bohemia, and I would rather actually take land in Poland. Because, like, I've got a very narrow avenue that I would actually take land from Bohemia.
Hey, if you can manage to siege the land in Poland, Russia will probably help. So there's a good chance that Poland might be taken out and you can get some land.
They are at very least going to be, Russia is at very least going to be distracting that entire front. Because, like, I mean, they would have to be fighting the Livonian Order, Poland, and Galicia, Volhynia.
So, yeah, after we deal with Bohemia, after you guys deal with Bohemia, maybe getting into Poland wouldn't be a bad idea.
That is my goal.
We basically are playing as the Illuminati right now.
Yes.
We're plotting a huge war to take over, and we're on opposite sides of it. Okay, anyway. That was just my note.
Alright, unpause so we can at least get in our positions.
I'm still
Illuminati's funny.
I'm looking at everyone and deciding what I want my line of attack to be. I'm thinking I march into Switzerland first, but I'm looking at everything else who's on your league.
Just remember, whatever you do, don't do it with minus a quarter. Sorry, I just remembered that. I saw that on the Discord.
What a guy.
What a guy. Michael Dukas. person that we were much meaner to than he probably deserved.
Yeah. He was probably like a serious 4 out of 10, you know?
Yeah, he probably just didn't understand economics, and he had, like, kind of a problem with hereditary government.
Okay.
Maybe the next guy just isn't that interested in it, you know?
Alliance with Russia sounds good. My bro, Russia.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Alright. So, I'll declare war on
Also-
Bohemia. So, what are we looking at?
So I think. Oh, you didn't break down the alliance.
Which alliance?
The one with me.
Oh, okay. I'll break our alliance.
Then we gotta wait for the truce to time out.
Alright, to break royal ties. Do I have to declare war on you?
I think so.
Alright, dissolve
One of us
alliance.
has to declare war on the other.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna check though.
The
Let me.
Illuminati have a slight mishap.
Okay, I'm gonna unpause it and start letting that tick
Alright,
down.
Well,
I want to at
we're-
least
we're
see
married
what would
to
happen
each
if I
other.
declare war on Bohemia. Because I'm pretty sure this is all like a mutual defense pact. Like if I declare war on Bohemia, that I feel like that should call you in, but guess not.
We're going to make sure it's 30 years of war. We're going to make sure we trigger that specific thing.
Yeah.
And not just a regular war. Not just one of those normal wars.
All right, so we're gonna need to break
Big one.
our. I think we're gonna have to wait for your guy to die.
Neighbors as themselves.
No.
Neighbors reject our charity.
I can break, dude. You want me to break the royal ties? I can do that right now.
Go for it.
I have diplomatic ideas.
All right, if you want to do it, I don't want to lose I'm at 0 stability right now, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I know. That's why it pays to take diplomatic ideas. You can just make and break royal marriages like that.
I'm working on innovative, and I do have diplomatic. I want to ruin it. Just don't. I'm behind on admin tech. I'm taking. I've got unbalanced research, and I don't like it.
I'm going to get my administrative take up to 11. And then I'm going to upgrade my diplomatic technology. Because I have enough diplomatic points to, do that 10 times over.
Alright, so what are we looking on time here?
Well, the truce ticks away at 86.
Alright,
We
so
got
we've
4
got a
years.
couple minutes.
Well, let's build up, get ready, and
Mm-hmm.
I think, that's not a bad thing, honestly. The more money and the more, manpower that we have going into this, the better we're going to be coming out of it. I mean, keep in mind, like, at least on our side, Jen,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess, you too, Chris, because you have Russia, but I mean, we're going to get hit by France. We're probably not be able to help each other out too much because we're on both sides. We're going to have people coming in. Presumably. I mean, it's possible that like one of them will be lazy and not do anything. But then we also have the Ottomans. So I mean, that's we have Poland, the Ottomans, and France. Poland's not particularly strong, but I mean, still, add it all together, it's not an unformidable group.
Can't believe that guy is still alive.
I'm currently backing Savoy. Okay, good. That's so funny. Should I change my vote to someone else?
No, do not change your vote. If I lose the throne, we cannot pull this off.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if
Oh, we could just, yeah.
just for the sake of
We could pull something off,
like
but
we're not the Illuminati.
that's the thing about the Illuminati, is that they don't need to try.
You know what? You're right. If we're gonna be the Illuminati, we can't just be the Illuminati like half-assed. It's like in Deus Ex. It's the Illuminati, JC.
I'll be back in just a second.
Hey, Poland just got back some territory. Oh, that's not a good thing. Okay, relations. No, I was Sweden. What? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I got elected.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, you're good. For a second there, I was worried.
So, Lubeck is gonna become Orthodox because of my wife.
How do you know that?
I mean,
No, I mean, how do you read the mechanics to know that? Because I have no idea. Like,
my wife is Russian.
It was an event.
oh, okay. Oh, my Prince Lecter wants to
Now-
marry a lowborn.
Funen is becoming Russian or Orthodox.
Steve,
Yeah.
why have you not cored Hessen?
I thought I did. One sec.
Wow.
But wait, let me pause it just so I can.
Or
My Prince Elector wants to marry a lowborn. Should I or should I not?
That's your choice, dude.
Does it make any difference?
It will lower your legitimacy or something. It'll tell you exactly what it does.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
yeah, Steve,
300.
that's why your prestige is so low, because you haven't cored Hessen.
Why? Let me see. Oh, you know what? I know. I probably. It's because it was having administrative power. So I probably put that off last game. Okay, so I'm coring it. I'm coring both the places I haven't cored now. Okay, here we go. I told him not to marry. You know. You know, love is love, but
Love is love, but you know what else is more important? The Illuminati.
that's right. Look, you can't just go willy-nilly marrying around when you're part of the Illuminati.
You gotta keep that on the down low, in the open.
She might spill the beans, just like we do all the time.
But the thing is that because we do it, it's like, if they were actually the Illuminati, they wouldn't be so stupid as to talk about it. See, you get it?
See, yeah, we're not stupid enough to talk about it. We just talk about it occasionally in front of other people.
It's all going according to plan.
Our
And that's what
plan
we
is
have to
really-
trick them into thinking.
Our plan is really, really solid. And we only occasionally talk about it out loud at salons. Filled with other people. And we say, we are part of the Illuminati, and our plan is to take over the world. Part of our diabolic plan is to provide contraceptives to everyone. Free of charge.
How is Oldenburg allied to France, Bohemia, and Norway? It's like, why? It's one
Wait, what?
province. They're allied to France. Why would France be allied to any of those people? Like, France is allied to...
Check out Denmark.
Yeah?
That
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm assuming it's how goofy just its territory is.
yep.
Yeah?
Well, they didn't need an Illuminati to plan that.
It's like, France is allied to the Netherlands, Venice, Savoy, and Oldenburg. And also
Yeah,
Liège, but...
Oldenburg has a really hyperactive foreign office, you know.
Yeah. Like, really, above and beyond.
I mean, they're diplomats. They're just great, you know. They really know how to talk to you and convince you to make an alliance with them, even though it makes no sense for us.
Alright, we're waiting for... just, our thing.
Truce timer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
So-
run to the bathroom really quick.
86, right.
I was about to make a comparison, but I don't think Oldenburg even here, would quite count as a microstate.
No,
No.
it's a
But-
mini-state, but not quite a micro-state.
Not a microstate. It's not like Sealand,
Huh.
which
Oh.
is the comparison I was gonna make. Like, if the United States allied with Sealand.
It's like if the
You know,
United
which is
States
like-
could only have like 5 allies. That's like, you got Britain, France, and like Botswana.
Well, I'm wondering, like, yeah, well, why? I don't know. You know, like it's a mechanical thing, so you can't read that much into it. But it makes you wonder, like, what was the AI thinking?
Yeah.
Why did the French AI think it was a good idea to ally with Oldenburg?
Okay, back.
I mean, it's smart for Oldenburg to do it. I guess because, you know, Oldenburg has a good reason to think that I'd attack them.
But why would
Well, yeah,
France
call them
care
France,
if they
but why
are
would
attacked?
Why would France give a shit?
Maybe they offer trade power to France.
Hmm,
Maybe,
possibly.
But what kind of trade power? They're not on a major trade line. I mean, they have like the well, I guess they are because they have the sea route, but it's not even that.
It's not a center of trade or anything.
No.
It provides 4.1 trading power to the node, which is 1.1% of the provinces. And they're in the Lubeck node too. They're not in the English Channel. I don't think France is even steering from Lubeck.
Oh wow, the Isles are independent. I didn't notice that.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey,
Did that happen recently, or was that there the whole time? Because I didn't notice that either, but I feel like one of us would have at some point.
I've seen it, I just didn't think it was worth mentioning.
Teutonic Order.
Oh, Theodoro's gone.
Wow. Oh, that's lame.
No!
Russia,
so
how
we
could
gotta
you do
get-
this?
How could you do this to us, Russia? You betrayed our trust. That was the whole thing. We were rooting for Theodoro.
And I died.
Luckily, it's not as bad in this game as it is in.
It depends. I mean, I lost stability.
Well, I mean, but it's not as bad as, you know, like you can get someone who like radically changes your game.
So, my current guy is a 033 Joy.
Ooh.
My heir 601.
Well, that 6 is good.
Yeah,
I mean, look, he's
overall
good at
below
administrative
average,
stuff.
but you know.
No, too few rivals.
Like, I mean, Diplo is far less important. Maybe not far less important, but it's less important than admin. I'd rather have
Mid-arrival
601 than 331. Which I'd rather have than 033.
I have 355 right now, and my heir is 235.
Pretty good.
I find Diplo to be pretty useful, actually.
Well, not as useful as coring things.
Well,
Like right now, I don't
you can
care to
always-
take
you
this.
can always make vassals and have them.
Well, you know what I.
Use Diplo to essentially core.
I can form Hanover.
Ooh, can you do it?
Yeah. Hanover. Could I do that?
Hold on, let me see.
Because like right now, I don't even.
Hanover, I think Hanover might prevent you from becoming Westphalia.
Do you want to be Westphalia?
Yeah, that's my original plan. No, I'm
Okay.
just pointing that out. I can form Hanover. So I was just asking for advice in this situation. Like, what do you think?
I'm taking a look at Hanover really quick.
Can't do Westphalia yet. I still need still need Brunswick.
Okay, yeah. Hanover cannot become Westphalia, but Westphalia can become Hanover.
Well,
So I
is
would-
there a reason to become Westphalia as opposed to Hanover?
Generally, Hanover is probably better. Let's see, what does Westphalia give you? It makes you an administrative monarchy. What would Hanover do? So Hanover could give you new traditions and I might like better. I personally do not, but that's just me.
Well, I think I'm gonna stick with this for now. I mean, so I have every single thing.
What's preventing you from becoming Westphalia?
It says X over capital. Brunswick is in the area of Westphalia.
Oh, you need to move your capital.
Huh.
Let me move it to Brunswick. Where is that?
No, you move it from there.
Yeah, you move it from Brunswick to probably Westphalen, the safest bet.
Westphalen sucks.
Yeah, well then once you become Westphalia, move capital back to Brunswick.
They're gonna be so confused. Okay, I'm gonna try that right now. I see no reason not to switch to Westphalia right now.
I mean, it
because,
spends a lot of points to do that.
Well, what kind of points?
Monarch points.
Diplomatic. Oh, monarch points? Well, I'm maxed out.
Oh, are you sitting at maxed out?
Yeah.
Have you been sitting at maxed out?
Not for too long, but...
Okay, because that's something you should avoid at all costs, because that's just a huge waste.
Okay, well, I can do that, yeah.
Well, go for it if you don't want to spend it on anything else.
Yeah, how do I switch capitals? I haven't done
Just
that.
go to the province, and then there's a little button in the left. Oh, wait, no, hold on. It's, yeah, wait, yep. There should be a button on the left that is,
It has a crown on it.
and, the province has to not be controlled by an estate.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'll unpause it.
Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna keep it paused for a second. I don't see the crown.
You've selected the province, right?
Yeah, Westphalen.
Like, look at the name of the province. You see the name?
I need at least 382. Oh, okay, I don't. Administrative points. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. It's grayed out still. So we still have some time before we can declare war. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna run off real quick. I don't need to pause it. But yeah, as soon as I have the ability, I'm gonna transfer to Westphalen, and then eventually back. Make the state.
Yeah, it's safer to do Westphalia first, because then if you decide that it's the color
The
is
Hanover
too
is
ugly,
better.
you can always switch to Hanover, which is green.
Okay. Well, what's the color of Westphalen?
Mustard
Right.
yellow.
Oh, mustardy. Yeah. You know what? That sounds good. we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll look at it, you know. I'll judge it when I see it. Okay, I'll be right back. Burgundy will no longer trade power to Brunswick. Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Burgundy. Jeez.
Ooh, Brandenburg is in the Catholic League. All right.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah. Want to see if we could turn the speed up to 3? Okay. No, no need to do that. Oh, I guess I'm lagging. Hello?
Yeah, you paused it.
Yeah, I know. It said I was lagging. Does that mean you tried to turn up the speed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like that's not gonna work.
Yep, we're stuck on 2. Man, Steve has -2 stability.
Wow, you should fix that, Steve.
He's currently at -30 prestige.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
You should really increase your stability, dude.
Yeah. I've been letting it slide just because of, I've been increasing music knowledge. Cyrock Omega is lagging behind.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Lowered. Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, I can increase the stability just about now. I mean, I'm gonna have to give up, doing Westphalia for a second, but...
It's better you do that
before.
than your country fall apart.
Yeah. And the boost, -1 now. Boost it again. Okay.
Alright, so I think what we should do first, that you will divide your forces to take care of Oldenburg and the army in Altmark. You should get rid of Oldenburg, and then the two of us should also just obliterate Brandenburg, and so then we'll be pretty safe along that front, and then we can focus on Bohemia.
So Brandenburg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one country that we should both take land from.
Deny. I just deny access for military plus.
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
And I've improved relations with Brittany. Recall diplomat. Really don't need to improve relations with either of you. Improve relations with this guy. That's still Spain. Fuck. What are you doing in Italy? Get out of Italy.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
something I'd like
Spain.
to fix.
An alliance up from Ulm.
That's cute. Mighty Ulm.
There you go. Decline. Like, come on. Make an alliance with their neighbors first. I guess you want to conquer them. I don't need to be in an alliance with Ulm when it goes psycho and decides it wants to take over its neighbors. I guess one good thing is that, alliances in this game aren't quite as binding as they are in CK2.
I think they're more binding in this game.
Really? Well, I'm just thinking because, like, Bavaria was for a long time. They never helped us out for, like, half the time. If it was...
They saved your ass multiple times, dude.
No, not for the first half of the game. For every war up until the ones where it really got bad, they just did not help us out at all. It wasn't until the, where we came into the really bad shit which, you know, or you want them. But, I mean, they did not help us out during the beginning. And we kept questioning why Bavaria wasn't helping us. Because we had that alliance. I mean, when we really needed them, they were there.
Oh.
But, I mean, I'm just talking about the earlier part. Like, in CK2, it wouldn't have mattered if, you know... If we had that alliance, they would have probably joined up. It would have been too much of a mistake for them not to be.
Well, it looks like I'm going to war with Sweden, alongside Sweden against Denmark.
My recommendation is don't help them.
I won't. I would like some land.
Oh, okay.
If I can get over there.
Well, we should be able to.
This war is going to merge... Well, not merge. Denmark is abstaining. This war, for the most part, is going to merge. I mean, Sweden is on our side in the league anyway.
So we're getting pretty
Wow,
close,
Denmark's
right?
at war with everybody.
Yep. That's why I want to grab some from here.
Before it's not, you know, a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, I may only get 1 or 2 provinces, but one of them is Sealand, so that's pretty good. It's 24 development.
So you'll probably only get that one.
Almost certainly, and everything else Sweden desires.
Yeah, that war is going quick.
Alright, so once I'm done with this war, we can start the other one.
Okay.
Or at least when I'm finished with it. I may just grab Sealand and hope they give me Bornholm. Which, it's not a big deal if they don't.
I've seen Denmark reduced to only before.
No. Oh, that's not good.
Hmm?
Golden arrow for Poland.
Well, it's clearly a golden era. They have a Polish.
Huh. 204. What a man.
Terrific.
Maybe that's why they were comfortable with having him as king.
Hey, Oldenburg might be gone soon. Well, maybe
No,
not.
those are only
The farm's
zealots.
Yeah, never mind. That would have been funny. Where's France helping him out with that? Real good friends you got there, Oldenburg. Ooh, we got free thinkers.
You know what they say? Free thinkers are free stinkers.
That's the truth. Man, I'm so happy that my giant ass city has free thinkers in it.
How many admin points you have?
Admin 266. I'm getting pretty close. What? Well, I no longer have a national focus set. I clicked on administrative. I already had it. Now it says I have none.
Dang, dude.
Yeah. Just a new Prince Elector came in. Friedrich the First von Welf. He'll be remembered in history when he did that.
and Denmark's just being massacred.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, it's good for you, John. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Woe is them. Wondering if piecing out separately would be a good idea here.
Could you get your county?
If you get that, then yeah, it would. If not, no.
And get more. If I take a third province, there would be a coalition against Denmark, which is barely going to exist after this. Bohemia, who already hates me, and Pomerania, who already hates me, so it wouldn't even exist, really.
Which provinces you gonna take?
I'm debating taking Sealand, Bornholm, Lund, Gering. I could actually take quite a bit. I can't take that. So I'm just gonna... Like, I really don't care about an alliance with Sweden at this point. They're not really gonna do me much good. Russia would be more useful. And the farther north up there I get, the more I'm gonna want Sweden. So this is gonna be the last war that we're fighting. Besides the other one, obviously, that we're about to do. Yeah, let's just do that one. I'd like to get our real war going. Get all this stuff cord.
Time to get a real war started, he says. Before that.
Pretty soon. Ooh, Protestant Zealots in Brandenburg. That's juicy. And I got a victory card. We're controlling the entire area of Weser. Denmark's no longer a valid rival. My treasurer died. I guess I'll rival the Livonian Order. And I got another victory card for West Prussia. I have never seen that actually pop up before. I think that's kind of a thing with this,
Oh, it does. Okay. It tells us when we get close to them, and then we have all the land talked about, we could get points for.
Okay.
So you're close enough to know that West Prussia is a victory. So.
Gotcha.
I think that's what it is.
It would be real juicy to attack Brandenburg right now. Go any money mo.
That's it. I'm sending a diplomat.
What?
I'm sending a diplomat to improve relations with the Navajo. Nothing to do with them right now. Yes. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. I'm totally doing this.
Man, I really
Nothing to
let
do with my
sweet nuts
diplomats
dry.
right now. So. It'd be cool if you improve diplomatic relations to a certain extent. You'd get like map.
You could ask to share maps.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You can?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm gonna do that as soon as I get to 100% with Navajo.
I don't know if it's
yeah.
about relations or more about money.
You have to have troops near where you're asking.
Really?
I believe so.
Well, I'll find out. We'll find out because I have no troops near the Navajo. I have no reason to be there. But I will see if I can ask them for a map.
All right, how you
That would
feeling
be
about
very
fighting
cool.
this war, Steve?
Excuse me. Yeah. I guess I'm ready. I have a stockpile of money. Before we do this, I want to see if my force.
Actually, we should just obliterate those troops in Altmark first. What is combat width? Combat width is 29 for me. My front row is 24. So yeah, actually, alright, so here's the idea. We attack Altmark, we just blitz them, and
Hold on, I've got Spain's separatists to deal with.
ooh. Who would ever want to separate to become part of Spain?
No, Spain triggered a Neapolitan revolt.
Huh. Okay.
Just conversions.
So I gotta get these Neapolitans out of my Italy.
Gotcha. No one has ever wanted to be part of Spain, historically, presently, at any point. Alright, so our plan, Steve. You send your guys to attack in Oldenburg. Actually,
Yep.
send another half to... Like, divide that 11 in half and send them to Hoya to attack Oldenburg.
Okay,
Then
they're on their way.
our 36 or whatever can destroy the dudes in Altmark. And
Want me to
then...
join with your army?
you just stay where you're at, it's fine.
Okay.
Don't
So-
start this until I've evicted these Neapolitans.
Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. They're not intending to.
So we'll attack Altmark. And, so once we do that, we can pretty quickly get rid of Brandenburg. And you should just start sieging down, like, Altmark on halt. But you should stay near to me, so that when I'm done with Brandenburg, we can piece them out. And then we'd
Okay.
be all good with them.
Let me make sure that I have my, well, everybody looks like they're raised, so that's good. But I just want to be extra careful.
Yeah, I know. This is gonna be a big war.
And I want to take a look at my economy quick. Make sure that everything's just right. Okay, well, I'm out of debt, you know. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go. Out of debt, I have 652 bucks.
Oh, the peasants are revolting. And they're also fighting me.
Nice.
You get it? It's a joke.
That's quite aristocratic of you.
I am an aristocracy.
That's another quote I hope actually happened in history.
That's
I
very
am an
aristocratic of you.
aristocracy. No, I am an that response. That's very aristocratic of you. Well, I am an aristocracy. You know what I mean? I reversed those voices. It should have been the other way around. The person asking should have had the goofy voice. And the aristocrat should have had the aristocratic voice. But, oh well.
What's done is done. Gotta leave it in the
What's done is
past,
done.
man.
It's too
Leave
late
it
now.
in
The joke
the
has
past.
failed.
Dead on arrival.
Dead on arrival. Dead on exit. Okay, so what's our game plan, John? Other than, so we're gonna be going into Oldenburg.
Yeah, we just get rid of these guys that are right next to us pretty quickly.
Right.
And then once that's done, we regroup and focus on Bohemia. Focus on making sure their army doesn't get any good occupations. And also sieging down what we can.
Okay.
And
So
you get the
definitely
land that
I
you
need
want,
you-
and we otherwise, maybe I will take some.
100% I need you in Rupin before this starts, because otherwise...
Yeah, I will. I'm working on
this 10 stack's gonna
yeah.
just wipe the floor with my 6 stack over here.
Yeah. If you'd prefer, you could just go into Rupin as well. Also, we should go to Royal Marriage. That'd be lovely.
Let's do it. Yay! Okay.
How goes your stuff, Chris?
I'm moving my troop back across the Mediterranean. I'll let you know when I'm in position.
All right. And these Protestant zealots are just hanging out. So they want to get the alt mark, but they can't, or don't want to, or something. They want to, but they don't want to. Apparently, Zhu. Huh.
Wait, what?
Like, I'm just looking at the disputed succession thing, and we've got Poland, and we've also got the tribal kingdom in Mesoamerica. They're Catholic.
Converted.
Yeah. Yeah, Spain is very quickly taking a lot of that coast.
Yep, as they are wont to do. Don't worry, I got my peeps with the Navajo.
And freaking France is Protestant.
Oh, they lost yeah, they lost it.
Yeah, they're still in your league. Spain's on our side now.
Oh, good.
So good for you, Chris.
Yeah, it's good for everybody.
Yeah?
In a weird way. Like,
We're-
it shouldn't be, but it
We're
is.
gonna win harder, and Chris can...
Chris can
Yeah.
take some land from their colonies, yeah.
And from Spain. Jeez,
Well,
Royal
I'm
Heretic
saying.
again.
But I think... Well, Chris, are you going for Spain proper or not?
At the moment, Spain's Italian possession is more important.
Right. That's what you want to go for.
So crap like that never happens again.
Alright. And, oh, more peasants. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna need to deal with these guys now.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
Alright.
I have everybody in position, so...
I'm almost in position.
I swear to God, though, John, if a peasant revolt pops up and murders my 6 stack, can be really just...
Look,
Not-
these...
I'm
A,
gonna
these
be
dudes
just
are
not
separatists. And B, don't worry about it. Getting this course finished might not be too bad of a thing to do.
Yeah, the Holy Roman Empire is looking pretty good.
And we need to fix
Take a
that.
look at the imperial map. What?
I am in position.
Alright, I have
Okay.
to deal with these rebels, which won't take long. I would like to recover my troops, and then we can do it.
Yeah, definitely recover your troops. Not worth it. Not worth not doing that. Hey Chris, if you know where the House of Habsburg's website is, please send it to me. If you can find it, please. I've never wanted anything more in my life than to look at the House of Habsburg's modern day website. If it's still around. And I am probably gonna bother you about this. Over
I've
time.
seen it before. Let me see if I can find it again.
New World Diamonds.
I mean, you don't have to do it now. I'm just saying, like,
I
I'm
might
just,
have taken
I'm
it
so-
down since I last.
Right, that's what I'm wondering, because I looked at, you know, I didn't look very hard because we're playing a game right now, but, like, oh my god, I'm gonna definitely be searching that when we're done. I want to find that website so much.
Brandenburg is still reformed. Interesting.
The House of Habsburg is, like, one of my favorite things that ever existed. Like, how ridiculous.
Have you played as them in CK2 yet?
No.
They weren't the only dynasty that had massive inbreeding. Like all of them.
Right.
It's-
No, but they're just known for it. They're the
Yes.
ones who got known for hardcore.
Because they spread outside of Germany. The thing
Right,
was
well, they
that-
were very powerful.
It's the thing was that the inheritance laws of the whole so convoluted that they encouraged just marrying relatives so you wouldn't have to deal with it.
Now, it really
So
does sound like a
most-
badly programmed video game.
It kind of does, but most
Well,
of the big German
CK2, true to life, apparently.
Yeah.
most of the big German dynasties were heavily, but the Habsburgs, they were particularly bad. And because they spread outside of Germany, it became much more obvious what was going on.
Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense in a way. Like, and I personally think it's not funny.
It's hilarious.
No, it's not funny because what they did was bad and horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But the fascists who aligned themselves with Hitler in Austria wanted to bring another Habsburg monarchy about,
Man.
it is kind of funny. It's like, that's the cause you decided to vote your life to bring the Habsburgs back.
Yeah.
So, we ready?
God damn. That's
I'd
pathetic.
kind of like to wait for these cores to be finished and only take a very little bit longer. I don't know. One of them's on, like, just we'll give it until the month. Okay. I think we can go ahead and do it. So what? All right. So I declare war on you for show superiority, religious league CB, or do you want to attack me? What would work better?
I can't, you have to.
Okay. All right, foul emperor. Our religious freedoms will no longer be impaired, impeached, impetized. So,
Hold on, let me make a save right now in case.
okay. Emergency scum backup.
Yeah, good idea.
Huh. Hold on a second. I'm looking at this. Okay. I could co-belligerent Steve, but I won't. Like, I'm looking at this, and it's saying that enemy allies, Brunswick is included. Call allies at the very top of the list is Brunswick, who is automatically and cannot be not co-belligerent called in.
You can just do that to me.
Yeah,
That is funny.
Do you want me to dissolve the alliance with Steve?
that would be safer.
Yeah, that would be better.
Alright, tell me when and I'll pause it again to make sure.
That's it, Chris. I'm insulting you. One sec, give me a second. Well, not from the Navajo. Never too much money. Thanks for the money, you random money person. Now I have lots of money. People are skimming me money all the time. It's just like being rich. Okay, anyway. Stop relation improvement. Okay, Chris.
Alright.
Of appearances, I'm about to send my diplomat to insult you. Give me a second. Come on, come on. It's not that far. Across the ocean. Returning. We're almost there, don't worry. 68 days, Jesus.
Alright, I mean, you just ready to do the fight?
I'm ready.
I want to insult Chris first.
Well, did you send it? You have to...
I'm waiting for the diplomat to get back. He has to get across the Atlantic. He's on his way, don't worry. 34 days now. It's not that long in this game.
Let's just start this.
Yeah.
Wait, can I... Oh, fine.
Alright. Let's do it.
Send this diplomat. Send him right back to North America when he gets back.
Alright, show superiority. Steve is not in the enemy allies list. Alright, let's do it. I'm glad to have Spain in on this too. Deus Volt.
Okay.
I could do without them at this moment.
Oh,
Well, I know who else I could do without. France, the Ottomans, Poland, Bohemia, you.
Okay, you ready?
Alright, I'm
Let's go.
I'm
I'm
marching
talking about-
into Altmark.
Okay, I'm too.
And you are marching into Oldenburg. Alright, let's do
Yep,
this.
I'm marching with you and Mark.
Oh, and they got away. Go right to Magdeburg. Jeez, they're fast. What the hell?
Wow. Okay, so we go. Post your pin.
Okay, just come here. No, I'm catching them here.
Okay, I'm working my way down there. Let's turn to speed 1.
Yeah. And you're already sieging down Oldenburg. Very good.
You want
Only
to
only let your siege guys do that. Like, keep your other guys off that so they don't take any attrition. Oh crap! Here comes Bohemia. They're going to attack us, but we've got more dudes.
Okay, I'm pausing it. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm gonna see siege view, create unit.
Right, their general is very good shock.
Oh, detached siege. Awesome. Okay, that's the thing. I'm moving my other troops back to Hoya.
Okay.
We're gonna sit around there in case anybody gets.
Alright, Klebs is helping out. Hopefully we can finish this battle. There we go. Don't move. Don't move.
Not.
Because they are locked. We have more dudes. We are getting reinforcements. This is going to be a good fight against them. They have a lot more... No, we have a lot more morale than them. I have a lot more morale than Pomerania. Or Bohemia.
Sort of good. Sort of good. They're hitting us hard, man.
They are. I mean, they're on tech 15. We're on tech... I'm on tech 15.
I'm not.
Alright, well, we won the fight. Okay, so I'm gonna go attack Berlin.
Okay.
Because
Can I
they're
take my
already
troops
being
here?
sieged down by noble rebels, and I want to take that siege. In fact, actually, no, I'm gonna let them do most of the sieging. I'm gonna go to Potsdam. And you go to
I'm
Altmark.
following you there.
No, you just send your guys to Altmark. You'll be really close. It'll be fine.
To Altmark?
Yeah, go to
Oh, I
Altmark,
got
take
you.
your siege.
I mean, they may or may not be able to actually siege. We'll see.
No, Altmark it's just one thing. It's not a
okay.
fort.
That's true. That's true.
This is just so that you will
Steve,
get it.
Why do you have a bunch of people just there and
Just what?
Yeah, those guys are to reinforce the siege on Oldenburg, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's you're talking about the people in Hoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're there to make sure that that does not go bad.
Walls breached. Also, Steve, you should say the land that you desire. Like, when you click on your country, go to the diplomacy thing, then press the D key to go to the show diplomatic feedback, and and click on every province that you want so that it's the color red. So
Wait, what? Okay, start back.
Go to the diplomacy tab.
Feedback. Click on a province, set it a province of vital.
Go to the diplomacy tab first.
You're right.
All right.
That's where I'm at.
Then go to the show diplomatic feedback tab, which is in the diplomacy tab.
Vital interest.
Yes, make sure that all the ones that you want are red. So like everything that's bordering you that is so like Oldenburg, on Halt, like yeah. That is Bamberg.
So I can claim Oldenburg and on Halt, but here's the problem. Everything else I want being Berkberg, Bamberg.
Yeah.
Someone else has already claimed
Gotcha.
that. So
Alright, so you should definitely try and get those as soon as possible.
Okay.
Actually, in fact, it may not be a bad idea to send like 2 dudes from your stack in Hoya to go siege those down. Consider them expendable. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, just infantry. Alright, looks like I'm going into that siege.
Okay, one sec.
Actually, okay, no, hold on. Vickburg is actually a fort, so never mind. So just deal with Oldenburg first.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay, that's actually...
and send all of your cannons to Oldenburg. You're currently sieging with 3 infantry and 1 cannon.
I select... Detach siege.
Victory at hold on a second. Victory at Berlin-Cologne.
I don't understand why it would do that.
Just don't use that button. The League War has brought us all the way to the capital of one of our enemies, striking at the heart of their nation. We are victorious to their great shame. Among the many skilled soldiers involved, one in particular has been praised for contributing to the victory and has been promoted to the position of general after showing exceptional calm and quick thinking during the mayhem. I just got a 50 tradition general. He may strike fear into the hearts of more nations yet. All right, and send the cannon that's in Altmark to Oldenburg as well. And then the 5 infantry there go to Anhalt.
I'm sending the infantry back. I'm just sending cannons over to Altmark.
No, send them to Oldenburg so they can actually siege things.
I mean Oldenburg, sorry, that's what I meant. I moved all my infantry back to Hoya.
Cool. Alright, Russia is being a good distraction, as is Hungary.
Okay, we got 31. Oh, never mind. Burgundian separatists. They don't worry about them. Unless they're really angry at us for some reason. Which I wouldn't understand. It's like, what the fuck do they have to do with us? But
like, if you could send your guys in Altmark to Berlin, that would be great.
Okay, they're on their way.
Because, like, all of Bohemia... Okay, half of Bohemia's army and, like, 25,000 Ottomans are showing up. We need to...
Can I move back? I guess not. I guess these guys are expendable. Oh my god. I don't know if we're going to win this one.
I'm reinforcing.
We are solidly outnumbered. I'm holding.
Yeah, but they also are not...
I'm holding at Rupen. Okay. No,
Just show up. Bavaria could get in on this if they desire. Like, we're winning right now.
yeah.
Bohemia's guys are gonna reinforce though, so... And then we've got Hainaut showing up. See, this is the thing about the League War, is that these guys just spam troops.
Yeah, but I mean 57k.
Yeah, but they can
56,
only engage in so big of a width. So, like, a lot of their infantry are in the back row, and see, we win. Just like that. That was a big... That was a big fight.
Oh, mosquito! Alright, kill it.
Also known as the Nation of France.
I don't kill centipedes. I don't kill ants if I can. But mosquitoes, fuck mosquitoes.
See, that was a good fight.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Mosquito takes precedence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. One bite from one of those guys. Irritation for 8 days. I just make sure my blood is so full of nicotine that if they
Dude, they
give me a bite,
would
they
never
just
leave
drop
you
dead.
then.
They just drop dead immediately. There's a tip to you smokers out there. If you blow cigarette smoke at a mosquito, it dies.
That's because nicotine is a neurotoxin.
That's right.
Alright. Taking
In the
Berlin
same way,
very
don't
shortly.
blow your smoke at moths, because they're all right.
Moths are chill.
They're chill.
Generally.
Right. They're not gonna bite you or do you any. It might annoy you, but you know, whatever. Plenty of people do that. You don't kill
Well,
them. Well, some people do. But I mean, generally speaking.
man, I could almost take military tech 15 really far ahead of time. That's a really good one. Shock increase, fire increase, combat width increase,
Oh my god.
new
I can't increase
cannons.
Technology. Okay. Awesome. Military technology, you're going up to 14.
Alright, once I take Berlin, we can probably piece them out.
Do you have control of that?
Yeah, I will.
Okay. Oldenburg.
So who are you working on right now, Chris?
Switzerland and province.
Alright.
Figured I should scoop up province before France.
Oh no, Nassau's entered a military alliance with our ally Bohemia. Whatever will Nassau do? Where are you, Nassau?
Alright, we got Berlin. Now let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna pause it, and we're gonna see if we can just obliterate them. Alright, I think we'll have to wait a little bit. But we can get them. We can certainly get them.
Can you unpause it then?
Sure. Alright. Would really like to recover my troops too. Alright, it's also nice to let the little guys siege down things for you. Alright, my guys are very weak at the moment, so I really need to recover.
Do you need reinforcements? Do you want me to send 13 stack?
No, I'm fine. You make sure that we just get rid of Oldenburg first.
Okay.
There's a lot of our guys.
A while because I mean they're out of morale, but it's a fairly strong fort.
Yeah, it's like level 3. That's pretty good. You should send your siege guy to help out, your siege general.
Oh, is he not? Oh, goddamn.
He's not. Yeah, he's not on that stack. Well, you got it anyway. All right, let's piece them out.
Well.
Oldenburg.
Okay.
And you. All right. Well, and all right.
Oh, you cannot negotiate separate peace between two junior partners in a war.
Oh, really? No, maybe I can. Hold on.
Okay, see if you can do that.
I have to give them a little time. They have to squirm a little.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these troops here for now, just so nobody
don't.
bothers.
No,
What?
you should bring your guys down, start working on Vicpert.
On what? Victor?
Yeah, that dongle of Bohemia that you want to take.
Vicberg. It's not called Vicberg, but...
No, that's
we're all bad at
it's
pronunciation.
Verkperk. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. We're all bad at pronunciations. If there's someone from Europe here who is offended, I'm sorry. But,
Any
just
Verkperkers?
understand that we're from the United States, so it is what it is. The cultural thing.
Man, my 50 tradition general is 0 fire, 4 shock, 4 maneuver, 2 siege. I think he'd be better at this point still. It's also probably confusing because I don't think that's what... Ooh, crap. I'm gonna send my guys down to... No. No, I'm not gonna bother with that one. Sorry there, Frankfurt. Alright, I'm gonna see if Oldenburg is twisted enough. Alright, they're getting there.
Hey, John, you want to help me out?
What? Where? Okay, I'm coming. Alright, I'm moving as fast as I can.
Sardinia is sending a bunch of troops in my way. I'm just saying. I mean,
Alright.
I outnumber them by like 0.1k. By 100 troops. But I mean, I'm pretty sure they have better technology than me, so we'll see what happens. I'll hold out as long as I can.
Alright. It's also... Okay, at least it's grasslands. Yeah, why? What is your...
Oh, no!
Oh, why is your morale so bad? Oh, because your prestige is low, that helps.
Oh!
Can you guys siege out? I mean, can you guys piece out Oldenburg yet?
Trying. They're being stubborn.
Yeah, there is my army. Okay.
Alright, it looks like Russia is starting to swarm. I don't think they were expecting this war. Yeah, looking at the peace screen, this is definitely not looking in our favor. Like, size-wise, purely speaking. Hold on, I'm gonna see if Luxembourg would go into white peace. No, apparently not. Despite being fully occupied by rebels. They just want to chill. We may not actually be able to take too much of this. Now, Portugal is starting to work on southern France. But, I mean, the Ottomans and Bohemia are just able to focus on us really hard. Like, there's 45k between Bohemia and the Ottomans just kind of walking around the northwestern Bohemian land right on my border. I'm already at only about a third of my manpower, too. It's a really costly fight.
Cool. The end of the days. To Lapinic has failed in their holy duties, and doomsday is now upon us.
TL Panic.
Well, it's quite the panic now.
And this is gonna take a while before any of these guys are willing to peace out.
Yeah. 30 Years' War might be a two-session night. Or two-session war. Sorry, not two-session night. Because I think this is going to take a while for us to actually...
If we can get anything at all. Like, it may just be more beneficial to just go for the Peace of Westphalia. It's like, soon.
Well, what we want to get is, you know, these very basic things at least. If we can get, you know, Altmark, Oldenburg for me, if we can get, you know, a little bit of, we get Brandenburg for you. We want to at least come out with that.
The thing is that if I were to just attack Brandenburg, that would get me to war with Bohemia. So that would be two birds right there, and we wouldn't have to fight the Ottomans.
So what you're saying is that
it's like our allies.
Better not to work with. It'd be better almost to not focus on Bohemia
I
now.
could peace out Steve and give him those counties: Oldenburg, Altmark, and.
I don't. I mean, he could be. Do you still think you could be useful, Steve?
Yeah, it's still 15k. I mean, it's not going to be. I have 20k if you combine the army that's
right.
separated.
Send your just unify your guys and kill the French that are sieging down Anhalt. It's like, we're not desperate yet, but I don't really see much of a... But I could see how we could just not do well here.
No, I mean, we should call our... If it starts looking like we might be losing, we should call our losses. We have full control of this war.
Mm-hmm.
We're the Illuminati, like, literally in this situation. We have full control of this war. We can choose to end it whenever we want. So if we start to think that we're, you know, our bet ain't gonna work out, then we call it then. Yeah, I'm gonna siege on Anhalt again, because Anhalt got taken by those sneaky French. Come on.
Are we able to piece these guys out?
Huh?
You're just doing white pieces or something?
No, I'm taking their money.
Oh, okay. Like, Oldenburg just won't have it. Well, it's because they will be annexed. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna go down the list, see about all the small dudes, if they'd be willing to get white pieced. It's like... freaking Luxembourg, who's fully occupied by rebels, doesn't want to give out. It's like, that's the thing, is that you don't have many small guys. That's, our support is really on the periphery. The Ottomans essentially have a spearhead right into my beehole.
Hey, I tried to tell you that.
Okay, so we shouldn't have done it then. Speaking of...
No. Okay, who's next on my list?
Wow. My dudes are fighting the Ottomans so well. Like, I have, like, more than a whole thing of morale against them.
Nice.
Like, they outnumbered my cannons and infantry without any artillery, like, 2-1, and my dudes were holding out. We're actually winning this fight 2-1 against the Ottomans, but now it's 70k against my 20 because Bohemia reinforced. Okay, that's a retreat. I don't see a way of winning that one.
Okay, I'm taking Anhalt. I'm gonna keep hitting Bohemia just until
Yeah, do that.
we need to do something else.
It is going to take forever before Oldenburg is going to want to peace out.
Well, Chris can possibly give it to me.
If you want to...
I mean, well, okay, if I get a devastating defeat, then that's when I'm gonna do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna be more or less at your... Oh, fuck. Hey, John, you got
What?
a pretty big Ottoman stat coming. I gotta move. I'm moving into your territory.
Yeah, I'll do that. I need to recover. My dude's really weak, and I'm not doing so well on manpower. My money situation is not fantastic either. I don't really want to have to work up.
Can I give you money?
Hold on a second. How are you doing on money?
I have 667.
It's alright. I mean, I mean, I've got 250. It's
And I'm
more just
mostly
my
making
income
money.
is low. I'm just losing some. Alright.
I mean, what I'm asking is, you need money right now.
Not really,
help?
but it will become a problem.
Okay, well, let me know if you do at some point. If it'll, help the war effort.
Let's see. What if... Okay, I think I'm gonna start merking up. Gonna get all my infantry, consolidate them, and then hire a bunch of mercs. It's so laggy.
I'm not noticing it.
No, I'm not getting too much lag either.
Oh, there goes my money, but I'm making some, barely, at the moment. Yeah, I think we should work on fighting the dudes that are sieging down your territory.
What's the status on Oldenburg?
They're like 30%, like 30 reasons away. They're at 158 positive, 191 negative. Alright, I am actually going to need a little bit of a bump here.
Okay, bump money? Okay.
I spent my entire what do you call it? My entire treasury on mercs, and now I'm at I've got 1.4 ducats, and I'm losing 2.89.
Okay, so in diplomacy, how do I give you money?
This, it should be a thing where you just send gift. You can send me, I'd appreciate like 100, maybe more.
Send gift, awesome. Loan offer. Offer a loan.
Not a loan, but just
Give
send a gift.
subsidies.
I mean, subsidies would also work, but
What are subsidies? What's the deal? I
it's
just wanna know what-
money per turn, money per month.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it sounds complicated. So I forget about it. And,
It'd be
Yeah,
helpful,
going into
but
debt.
not what I want to do.
Okay.
I think we should just make the plan of
Oh,
what?
that's stupid. You can't type the number in. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go by
Restart
intervals of
that.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys should take Anhalt back, and then I pieced out Steve and give him.
Okay.
his-
All right, 300. Thank you.
Oh, I took on how.
Wait, that was all your money?
No, I gave you $300.
Okay, I mean, I just needed like I felt like 100 would have been fine, but
No, but I wanted to make sure that you have like, because you're not. Once I get
unpaused.
out of this war. Okay, let's move to Anhalt.
Yeah.
Once I get out of this war, you're still gonna need some money because you're gonna be in it for a while. So I figure I'd give you 300. I'm still making money right now, so it's not really too much of a loss. If I was like losing money, that'd be different.
Okay.
Then I wouldn't be giving you any money. I'd be giving you like 100. But
Alright,
this
but,
way, at least you have, a buffer zone.
All right, you leave like 2 dudes in Anhalt, and then we should take back the ongoing siege in
Where is the
Thuringen.
Swiss army?
The Swiss Army? I don't know.
Wherever they want to pay for it. Generally.
So you want to leave 2 dudes in Anhalt?
Yes.
Like who?
Just infantry. Just to siege.
Okay.
I mean, just to siege it down.
Okay, 2 infantry, 3 shooter infantry, 3
Alright.
shooter infantry.
And move your guys to your capital. Okay, they got rid of the.
Oh, that'll be a
They broke the siege. Okay. Let's move. Let's break the siege of Hessen.
Okay, you're moving down there. You got your troops on their way there?
Yeah. They're going to Castle right now.
Okay, I'll meet you in Kessel, and then I just don't want to end up having one of these stacks double up and then massacring my guys.
The only guys that are near them are Chris's, so.
Well,
Okay, they broke that
we got
siege.
19 and 18K Bohemia. Oh, they're walking away. What a bunch of... Not cool. Brunswick occupied Anhalt. Oh, fuck you, Brunswick.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's me.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh my god.
Brunswick.
Sorry, I
Friggin'
forget I'm Brunswick every once in a
Asshole
while, okay?
Brunswickians, the damn stupid mother.
Those shits.
I'll kill them. I'll kill all of them.
Goddamn Americans. How do we win that? I mean...
Alright, I'm gonna just start working in Verkperk. Start sieging that down.
Okay, I'll do the same thing.
Yeah,
If you
send
wanna
your...
figure out where the Swiss army is. Be sure to. I need.
Okay.
Yeah, if I
Just
see 'em-
send... Only send your
You
cannons.
know what they're... Just the cannons?
Yes.
You're killing me, John. Okay, one sec. I hate going into these menus.
It's very important to do so.
Oh, I found them. They're in Poland.
We're going to Berkeley.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, great job, Switzerland.
Well, the Ottomans are taking care of it for me, so.
That's what we want.
Well, the good news is that Russia is sieging down Galicia Volhynia pretty easily. Let's see if I can piece them out by any chance. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's get some cash, huh? I'm not gonna bother with their land. Alright. There we go. 208 divided between whoever. They might all go to... Alright, I got like a fifth of it. That's cool. Now, it looks like Russia may be a good distraction for the Ottomans now, so that is as desired. there anyone else that could white peace? Alright, I've got 150 reasons for getting rid of Brandenburg and 200 and negative 209 against. Oh, help me out here.
What's up?
Move you guys to the siege.
Okay, moving in.
Actually, maybe stagger it a little bit. Like, just wait a little bit.
Okay. Let me know when.
Let's see. I'm about to
Okay,
get all
now?
my guys there.
I'm moving in.
Okay, sure.
That cannon's there. You know, those things, they ain't cheap.
Yeah, I know. Alright, our morale is starting to falter.
We got, we got.
But once you get there, hopefully that will be enough to get a little bit of a boost.
I hope so. Okay, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hold on, let's...
Then they got another 15k coming in.
Alright, let's retreat. I'm going to Stad as soon as I can. Or wherever I can. Retreat, dude. Yeah, I mean, they can just death stack wherever they want to.
Is it time for me to peace out, Steve?
Hold on a moment.
Let me check. I have 12k. Oh,
You're
fuck,
about to
I
get
got
Yeah, move your... Dude, why did you retreat there?
Moving them. Yeah, time to peace out. Pausing the game.
Well, it's only 7 dudes. You might be okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna keep moving. Yeah, but they're probably gonna hit me with more than that.
Oh, yeah, they have a good general, too. 6320. Alright, I mean, just retreat if you can.
Once I lose this battle.
Did you choose to retreat there?
Yeah, I did.
Why?
You were saying retreat.
Yeah, I
retreat.
said
So
I said go to Stad. The very north.
Well, you know, I made a mistake. I clicked on not the very north.
The absolute nearest, where you
Yeah,
could
the
get
nearest
obliterated.
place. That's where I clicked. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's
I think this
probably...
is probably gonna be where...
Can you get an alt mark and on halt by any chance, too? Like, see how much of that you can get.
I can give Steve alt mark on halt Oldenburg, and I think that's...
That's good. That's pretty much all that we...
That's
Other than the
main
2
thing.
in the south,
it.
that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, I can't get him the 2 in the south because he does not. I can give him...
Okay. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, everything else we can deal with later.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting, but I would like to fight Bohemia pretty soon anyway.
No, and I'll be with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna peace you out, Steve.
If you could start up a separate war with Bohemia, that would actually be kind of cool.
Right back.
Could you
wait.
accept the offer before you leave?
I'm gonna finish this first. Let's see, peace offer in Savoy. Accept 102. I can do that.
Alright.
Okay, there you go. You might want to set those to, start coring.
He's gone. They're never getting cored.
Probably.
No, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm gonna core them now before I forget about it. Well, I don't have to worry about the administrative tech as much now, so it's not much of a deal. But yeah, I was putting that off for a little while so I could build up the administrative tech so far backwards.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see. I can't isolate. Okay, there we go.
Okay, where did Switzerland end up?
Okay. So, I can't move my troops
That's fine.
Because you have no morale.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, I'll be right back. I'm pretty safe for now, so no need to pause it, and I'll see what's going on in a second.
A big old Ottoman stack trying to siege down my fort here. Gonna take a while for them to do that, but it's also gonna take a while for me to get my troops recovered. Alright, hopefully I'll be able to outnumber them, but I can certainly outgun them. Issue is... I don't think Austria would be able to get to it.
You see the Swiss anywhere?
Looking for some Swiss. Do, 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 do.
Because they are really not getting the picture that they are.
Man, the Ottomans have garbage morale.
Yeah, I noticed.
Like, the freaking Russians have better dudes than them.
That's
Hey.
not uncommon.
Let's just be happy that it's true.
And I could take the next military tech. Let's do it. Let's go nuts. The chambered demi-cannon. A really fun Final Fantasy monster.
Wait, what?
A chambered demi-cannon. Sounds like a Final Fantasy monster to me.
Yeah. Hey. That's a nice, it's a good name.
It is.
The chambered demi-cannon.
So you're just checking all these guys who have got occupied?
I have to say, here's one difference about this game in CK2.
Only one?
Well, no. There's just one of the differences.
Yeah, go on.
But, wars here are more stressful.
Huh. I can see that.
Like, now that I'm at peace, I feel kind of a relief. I'm, like, still totally in the game, though, where I'm like, okay, I'm paying attention, but I'm like, ah. Like, oh, thank God. That was intense, you know. Not that wars in CK2 aren't intense, but, you know, it's a different feeling, I think, mechanically.
A lot more can be involved in this
There's
game.
just so many factors, so many little tiny things that you're not thinking about at the time. Like, just, you know, okay, you're lowering your troop count so you can make some money, and then you forget about it.
Well, you do.
Well, I do. Okay, well, you know what? You know what?
I know,
you
I know.
What, John, you know what? You know, you know what? That's fair. But, but I will say, one of these days, you're gonna be a little bit sleepy. You're gonna be like, okay.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can
Attack those
beat
guys
the
down
Ottomans
there,
in this fight.
then-
Got fewer guys, but they're, but we got good guys. We got good boys here. They're fighting for something. The Ottomans, not fighting for anything. The Ottomans have never fought for anything in the history of anything.
probably
They're
not
nearly
true,
as
but-
mercenary as the Swiss. The filthy Swiss.
By the way, where the fuck are those damn? Getting
doing
really
their
annoying
thing.
that I can never find them. Oh, they're in the Balkan.
Naturally. As the Swiss are wont to do.
Hey, look. What was your ally before?
No, the Swiss aren't my ally. I am trying to break them. They just keep wandering off to
No, I'm
weird
talking about
places.
who was your ally before?
Lorraine.
Lorraine? Okay, that's what I thought. Well, Chris, you've met their match.
Hmm. How much more are you gonna be going for, Chris? Just Switzerland?
Switzerland, province, and areas of Spain, and maybe some colonies from Portugal if I can take them.
Alright.
It'll all depend on when the Russians completely break the Ottomans.
Yeah, because I am fresh out of manpower. And I'm sitting with a smaller stack than the Austrians who are taking back Berlin. I am not going to be able to get anything from Poland. If I'm lucky, I can
You
white
never
piece
know.
them.
Russia might siege it down for you.
Maybe. It does look pretty undefended. I see you converting all these guys, too.
Yep. Figure might as well.
Or, alternatively, you might as well... not? Alright, and freaking Brandenburg with their Space Marines. It's like, I am massively ahead on tech, and they have nearly an entire morale ahead of me. I somehow won, because they just didn't want to have to fight that hard, apparently. But freaking Brandenburg still has, like, not-so troops. And I have 0 manpower. So unless everyone gets distracted and I can siege down Berlin again, I'm not getting any land.
Okay, well I can pull the United States right now, and I'm gonna lower all my troops and start raising money. I can give you money.
No, money isn't really gonna help me at this point.
Can you hire mercenaries? No.
I mean, I could, but it's like, at this point, I don't think it's really worth it.
And you
Okay,
might
well,
want to try and go and sneak in a few occupations places if you can.
Okay, well
I
basically,
mean, it's like they've got a web of
troops.
troops pretty much
I'm
everywhere.
gonna start building up money. Right now, I can loan you or give you $200. That's probably the most I can give you right now. But if I'm building, and same with you, Chris. If you need, I can sit here and be the financier of our Illuminati plan.
I mean, I just feel that at this point, it'd just be better. It'd just be better for us to call this, and then we could take on. It'd be better to fight Brandenburg, Bohemia, Austria than having to deal with like wild Ottoman stacks running around. Even better, if you could get to war with Aachen somehow. No, that's a ways away.
I mean, I'm really happy with how this went, but I also just gained a bunch of territories that made Brunswick look like
Like an actual
not
thing.
weird, like a thing that like doesn't have weird borders. So I'm really satisfied right now, and I like the idea of being a financier state that's secretly funding the Illuminati. But I don't know if you depending on your depending on the what's going on. Let me know if you need any money. I'm gonna be sitting around not doing too much. If you need to hire, if either you need to hire mercenaries, let me know. Send you 200 or whatever you need. Keep the plan going, basically.
All right, hold on.
But I mean, I fundamentally agree with you. I think that as far as Bohemia goes, this should be a separate war.
All right, if you could give me a cash infusion, that'd be great.
Well, how much do you need?
100, 200.
Okay, 200 it is. Let's see, gift. Because I'm making a decent amount of money right now, so I can sort of. Okay, let's see.
I've already taken a loan. So I'm paying 20 a month right now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Okay, yeah, that's bad.
Like, I'm gonna see, like, I'm gonna just try and clear Austria out of my land, and see if I can get Berlin again, and see if I can hold it long enough that they would surrender.
Mm-hmm.
At least give me something. Or maybe even break their... Maybe even break their alliances. That would just make it easier. But... like, right now, I'm spending so much per month that... like, my maintenance is not going to be able to... like, my army maintenance is massive. It's like I'm America and I'm spending more on the army than I am on literally everything else combined.
Right. And it's having detrimental side effects.
Man, province is really not in the mood to surrender.
If you wanna, yeah, it's just like nobody is. With a minus 40 reasons to continue the war. Minus 50 even. Also, my war exhaustion is getting kind of nasty. Starting to, at least. Also, Austria actually has good morale, which is disappointing. Yeah, so they've got 5.9. I've only got 5.3. I'm still winning this fight, though.
Okay, I lost the Swiss again. Anyway.
Slippery Swiss. Portugal is being sieged down by pretender rebels. They were never any good. I'm just gonna repay this loan right now, because it's just gonna cost me more over time. Like now I'm only down to losing 18 a month. It really annoys me that Austria is not being a check on Bohemia. No pun intended.
Well, in real life, they were part of this.
Yeah, you know what they had to do that? Stop them from being independent, which I would really like that right now. Well, I wouldn't have to fight Austria-Bohemia, but, you know, the rest of that, it would be super nice. Austria and Bohemia are the best friends. What's up, Steven Shiplock? Thanks for joining me. So we're doing some multiplayer. We're playing as dudes in the HRE. We're kind of gaming the 30 Years' War.
We're the Illuminati.
Pretty much.
We're the Illuminati group, and we're secretly planning to take over the Holy Roman Empire, and then from there, the entire world. We're sneaks.
Here comes France with a big angry army.
Meanwhile, I am no longer in the big war. I am merely financing it to help out my friends.
Oh, so I am in charge.
Want to do.
I am in charge of the Protestant League, and Chris is in charge of the Catholic League, and we are colluding.
Should we clarify for anyone listening that we're not like Illuminati conspiracy theorists? Like just to like, because we keep
sure we aren't.
This.
Wink.
Wink. Maybe we're part of the Illuminati itself in real life.
Yeah, which is why I'm unemployed and not doing anything with my life. Man,
that's just
these benefits from being part of the Illuminati.
That's just a front, John.
Yep, that's the front.
Me.
So yeah, I mean, we're just playing cooperatively, and we are in charge of both sides of this war. Alright, I mean, I don't really see much of a way that I can get anything out of this at this point. Right, both of my southern forts are being sieged down. Oh, at least that's something. Religious civil disorder in Bohemia. And they've just got more dudes around. Like, if you could...
If Russia breaks into Poland, then it's yours. 'Cause they're giving everything.
Yeah. I'll see if I can hold out, but there is no way I can fight any of the guys. There's no way that I can fight the bigger stack that's sieging down Hamburg. That's Austria and France. Between them, they've got 45k.
Okay, finally.
Take another loan. Steve, could you give me like another 200?
Let me see what I got. I can't do 200. I can do 100.
Alright, 100 would be good.
I'm making money enough at this speed. Let me see. I have 269. I don't want to go, so I'm gonna give you 100.
Okay. Alright. Is there anyone else you want to grab, Chris?
Yeah.
Provence?
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you. And again, I'm just gonna repay this loan, which is... no, I can't repay that loan, pretty much.
Quality wool.
Quality wool.
Never have too much
Quality.
money.
Quality
Just
wool.
for I just got some more money.
Quality wool. Such quality wool, man. Quality wool.
You need the quality wool.
I
Because
mean, what do you
the
have if you
quality-
don't have quality wool?
You have a shitty jacket.
Stop
Cold
Stamberlin.
in the winter.
Could I turn the speed up by 1? Could you?
Oh yeah, I definitely could.
Alright, thank you. Alright, now I'm getting a bad fight against Bohemia and France. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I can get anything here. The only way that I could get anything is if I just wait for Russia to break into Poland, which they are not.
They're going to do.
Poland is taking their stuff back. There's more of Poland over there than there's Russia. I don't even know where Russia's troops are.
They're in Courland.
Alright, let's see. Could I peace out the Livonians? I could. For little money. Alright, now focus on Poland, you dingus. They took Hamburg.
What are the counties you need to become Prussia?
Ugh, they're all in Poland.
I know.
I need... Krolowitz, Warmia, and Gdansk.
Okay.
So, like, those sort of northern 3. I'm gonna make one of those I'm gonna make all of those Russia's goals and see if that will actually work. My entire country is being sieged down. Alright, that's everything you want?
No. Still got to deal with Spain and Portugal.
My entire country is being occupied. The Russians are nowhere in sight. I think they're trying to siege out the Ottomans first.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Alright, so, white peacetime.
Hold on. Let me take a look at this. Let's see who is still here. What could I demand?
That's positive for Steve, at least.
What's up?
At least you got something out of it.
Yeah. Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
Going into the test, steamrolled by France and the Ottomans.
Yeah, I mean, it just... that we are essentially the center of our coalition, who is surrounded by their coalition, who is surrounded by everyone that's actually strong, and they also don't care.
I mean, I don't know. I gained little places that I'm happy to have gained. I don't think this was a total failure.
For you. Like,
But I mean, again, that's only because I gained territories.
yeah.
Like, but in the same way, it's not a completely total failure because we're all kind of stuck together. So if I gain a couple territories, it's a good thing because then I have more territories, and then we can work on to the next mission, which is going to be probably taking up Bohemia.
Yeah.
We're going to be in a better position to do that.
Okay, I think I can afford this coalition. So
Okay. Best of luck to you. Spain will cede a lot of stuff. And this will, yeah, and the religious peace in the empire. All right.
this should give us a treaty.
Yeah, that's probably what it means by religious peace in the empire.
Peace of Westphalia.
I've not gotten that pop up yet. But either way, at the top of the Holy Roman Empire pop up, you can see it says religious peace. It's got a dove. A treatment of permanent religious peace has been established in the empire. The princes of the empire are free to choose their own confession, and the emperor may be of any faith. Yeah, there it is. The war of religion in the empire has ended inconclusively, and the two sides have assembled in the city of Munster in Westphalia to sign a compromise peace. According to the terms of the Peace of Westphalia, the confessional faith of each state shall be determined by its ruler, according to the principle of whose realm his religion. Groovy.
Okay, I'm gonna let it run.
Now, I think a good way to go about this would be to look at weaker dudes around you, Steve, and think about who you would want to attack and who they are allied to. Alright, a really good one.
Okay.
Munster is only allied to Pomerania.
I mean, I'm thinking about 15 minutes and probably about right.
Yeah, I'm about done now, so...
But yeah, definitely looking around for the right place. Pomerania?
No, you would attack Munster, and I would... And they are only allied to Pomerania.
Oh, so I take Monster, only Okay, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for that. What do you think about going after Bohemia, though? How are we going to plan that?
Alright, so they are allied to the Livonian Order, Brandenburg, Nassau, and Luxembourg.
Well, I mean, Nassau, Luxembourg...
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right next to Nassau, but Nassau is also allied to France.
Well, we're not going to include them as a co-belligerent.
No, I mean, the thing is, it doesn't matter, because they'd still be in it.
France would still be in it?
Yeah. Like, if you attack Nassau, like, France is still in it.
Well,
If you guys
don't want to
you
attack
should
Nassau.
probably send me alliance.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Now. That's a good idea.
Wait, hold on. Do I have enough slots?
We're so shameless.
Yeah.
This war ended. Like, yeah. Here's an alliance. Ask for military access. Offer fleet. I don't know. Where are you?
I cannot do it yet because we have a truce. Because we dislike each other too much. I'll improve relations. We could also do a royal marriage.
Hey, you want to do a royal marriage, Chris?
Sure.
It says she'll say no, but it's not true.
The game says no, but your eyes say yes. And Poland has insulted me. Poland is allied to Austria and Liège. So if you wanna... Who's Cleves allied to? Cleves is allied to Ravensburg, Burgundy, and Great Britain. Austria. Austria is allied to 1 million people. Miracle of life. New baby, lose war exhaustion. That sounds like a card you draw in Monopoly. Lose baby, have baby, lose war exhaustion. Pass go, collect $200. Okay, then I think Frankfurt would be another good goal. They are allied to Trier, Württemberg, Hainaut, but also Spain. But that's a good way that if Chris wants to get in on it.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for that truce to come about so that we can.
Well, I'm gonna seriously have to chill for a bit to deal with this aggressive. Yeah, I'll definitely. I'm always up for wars against Spain.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's cool. We're gonna have to sit still for a little while, I think. I mean, me and you, John, we can.
Oh, I'm fine.
Out a couple like small places.
Say this is allied to the Livonian Order. I think we're looking towards Austria being a target kinda soon.
I'm not up for that.
Alright, we'll just have to do it without you.
I mean, I don't really care about taking Austria. I mean, unless you really
No, dude, it's like alliances are combining that it's making it so it's gonna be really hard not to fight them.
Okay. I mean, all I'm saying is
It's not
like,
soon, but like the bit after soon.
all I'm saying is that Bohemia has to come before Austria because it's in between it. Like just geographically, like we have to deal with Bohemia.
Oh, Steve, you gonna become Westphalia?
Let's see if I can. Do I have the? Let's see, let's get it before we leave. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Westphalia. Oh, I have to. Okay, you still have to switch the capital, I believe.
declaring directly on Bohemia may be the best thing to do. They're added to Nassau.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Nassau, Luxembourg, Brandenburg, Livonian Order.
Yeah, I'll help you out. It'd be in my best interest to vassalize
Who?
Luxembourg.
Okay. Again, that whole thing about going kind of far north, that sort of thing.
No, I said short term.
Okay.
Steve's nowhere close to that yet, so in the.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
There she is, mustardy.
I mean, I feel like just because he's not close to it doesn't mean we shouldn't be kind of establishing the.
Always transfer it to him.
Yell a little louder, so I'll get it a bit better.
Oh, good. No need to get in some argument over nothing. Okay, Westphalia is founded.
Cool.
You are now a king.
What a sick flag. White over blue.
White over blue.
God, that's so hard to look at.
You know what? I'm totally fine with it.
It's more like a...
It doesn't even disgust me.
It's like a cream-ish. It's like not quite cream.
You know what it is? It's the color of coffee with too much milk in it.
Yeah.
That's what coffee looks like if you put too much milk in it. Just for any listeners out there, if it looks like that, you fucked up.
Maybe they just like coffee-flavored milk.
I mean...
Don't judge the viewers.
You can't judge the viewers. I'm just warning them. If your coffee looks like that, unless you like it that way.
At that point, it's not even coffee.
Easier in the milk. At that point, it's yeah.
That's 75%
like
milk.
A latte either. It's just like coffee with milk poured into it.
Ooh, do I want to be friends with Sweden?
This isn't some espresso drink.
I don't think I want to be friends with Sweden. Although, they don't like the Livonian Order. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it.
Being friends with Sweden?
Yeah, I mean, there's at least Denmark between me and them.
The only reason I'm fine with this color is that it's clearly distinct from every other one around it. Which is not, I mean, I really hate it close. When it's close to something else that's nearby. Because then it gets really confusing just looking at the screen. It becomes a headache. But this one, you know, it's so,
If you want to be green, you can switch to ham.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to, I'll switch a handle at some point. But I mean, I think right now it's fine.
All right.
Don't forget to send your capital back to Brunswick. The champ.
That will take a little bit. I think that's gonna be for the next session.
So Steve is the first one to accomplish the.
I mean, you could have done it.
Yes, but then I wouldn't be a king, and it'd be really hard for me.
It's like, why wouldn't you be able to be king? Is it because you're like emperor or whatever?
Yeah, because I'm not an elector.
Oh, right. You stopped doing. Oh, you are.
Yeah, it never was an elector.
Okay.
Remember me and you
that's weird. Yeah.
Electors. Yeah, because he became emperor randomly.
That always seems to happen to you.
Yep.
All right.
Every game
so.
we played. Where we were in
EU4, CK2, Boy 4. That one was weird.
Yeah.
So I think. Do you want to go for Bohemia immediately, or do you want to like just grab a little bite first?
It's hard to say. I mean, I'd rather like have a discussion.
So.
I'd rather, you know, I'm good to go whenever, I guess. But I'd rather think about that next, like starting next one.
All right,
be a
so
little bit more fresh.
Yeah, we should
Fresh thoughts
do
on
the
it.
little one, because Chris actually would want to gain stuff from fighting Bohemia and the other guys.
Okay, then yeah, then we'll do a little one. We'll figure out what we want to do. I mean,
And I
if
really...
Nassau is allied to France, then we should be very careful about going against it. Because we
No,
don't
they're
wanna...
not. Oh, Nassau, yes. I'm talking about Munster.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They are only
Munster.
allied to Pomerania, and that would be good for both of us.
Yeah, nothing against you guys, but I'm not interested in breaking my alliance with France.
Okay.
No, it's totally cool. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no issue with breaking your alliance with France. That doesn't bother me. I really don't want to fight France if we can avoid it.
They're allied to Chris, the Netherlands, and Nassau. That's so weird. It's like, find the smallest, most insignificant province and be friends with them. It's like, the only thing that I could think of is that is like a check on Steve's expansion. And I feel like they could benefit much more from allying anyone else, rather than just stopping Steve from getting big. Because that logic also doesn't hold, because them being friends with Chris for so long is a very large potential enemy on the border as well. Like, they've got a... They don't quite desire your land, but they do have interest in it. Alright, so, do you have a claim on Munster? You do. You've got a permanent claim on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's Westphalia.
Alright, and am I fabricating on Pomerania? I am not. It's still gonna be a while before I could do anything, because my manpower is quite bad right now. Can I at least switch that around? Alright, let's get the manic power recovery speed. At least none of my provinces are devastated. I am happy with the little corner I've carved out for myself. I'm like a more southernly focused Denmark. Which is really not saying much.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
I mean, we could probably wrap up kind of soon.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for things, and...
I'm still doing a couple things. I mean, they're not vitally important.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Getting my money back. Getting manpower so I can rebuild my army. It sucks how little admin power I have right now.
Oh wow. Sienna is wide open.
Cool.
I should fabricate there.
Okay, Vic.
Alright, let's get that alliance, shall we? It's just, you gotta love it. It's, Oh, was that a royal marriage I suggested? Yep. Whatever. Alliance. That's the other one. Starts with an A. Oh, we are... No, I'm looking at Sweden. What the hell am I thinking? Yeah, I mean, it's like, we just have a war. A pretty bloody war that one side definitively won, but decided not to definitively win. And then it's like, hey man, we're all just friends after all, man, right? Yeah? Yeah, it's all good, man. No problem.
It's all good, you know? It's a big old war, you know? Like, we're basically playing as the most corrupt people possible.
We've got a greater goal, though, man.
We got a greater goal, but, like, just in context, in the immediate context of what we're doing, like, just, okay, we're gonna start a war to gain territory for ourselves. It mostly fails.
It fails due to the other, it succeeds because the other side went in with the notion that they were going to throw their allies under the bus initially. And well, and even more so for us, that we were going to... How many dudes did you annex?
We don't even know how many people were our allies.
Like, I don't even care.
That's how...
doubled my country's development because of that.
Wow.
Well, I gained a lot. Yeah, I mean, developmentally wise and others. Let me see. I'm gonna go by my technology. It can already improve my. There we go. That's improved all my technology except for administration quite a bit. Administration will be, work to get it back up there, back up to speed, but, that one's a little behind. Okay, so I think are you guys just about done?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm in the just gotta wait for everything.
Same.
Okay, so you wanna call it here, or?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Let me just wait for the month to tick by.
The Netherlands is in Florida. Britain is in South Carolina and Florida.
That's just not good. We have to fix that problem.
Let's take a look at the state of the world before we call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in Maine as well. The Ottoman's doing pretty alright.
All I'm saying is that the Netherlands is in Florida, and we have to fix that.
Look, man, you can take colonization.
I'm not going after Florida, but all I'm saying, I don't want it. But we can't let the Netherlands have Florida.
You could attack the Netherlands. You'd be fighting Austria and France, so...
No, not now. We just gotta keep this in mind for the future. Because, really... No.
Oh, and the Habsburgs rule Burgundy.
No.
Or Maria Theresa von
Florida.
Habsburg is
the regent.
Yeah, I know. That's funny. Good name choice there.
Think of a more. I can't think of a country more ill-suited to Florida than the Netherlands.
Hey, they're both swamps.
They're both swamps, opposite kinds. One of them is cold. Florida. Oh.
Both countries are drug crazy.
Well, that's true.
The Netherlands, it's a, it's...
However, I will say,
Yeah.
Florida is not a country.
Well, it will be, at this rate.
Maybe.
Watch
California,
that
I think, is
entire...
Florida.
Watch that entire eastern seaboard be called Flowride by the end of this.
Flowrida.
No.
Yeah, that's possible.
Flowride.
Flowride.
Flowride is if France colonized it. Flowrida is Spain.
Okay. Yeah, I can accept that. Flowride.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a way to beat up on Portugal. They're allied to the Free Cities and the...
And the Pope. Gotta poop on the Pope. Pope poop.
The Pope is allied to Portugal and Spain.
There you go. You could attack Lucca, guaranteed by the Pope.
Yeah, but that wouldn't call in Portugal.
Yeah? Yeah, that's true. Do it,
Oh, Steve, you want to do that alliance?
Yeah, you already sent it?
No, you gotta send it. I think you have the...
Okay, let me see. Yeah, now we all have an alliance. Wow, a bunch of very, very angry... At least it should be.
yeah.
Let's see, ask for military access. Go back to time. Offer alliance? No, I can't do that yet.
Okay.
We're still at negative 41. Unimproved relations with you.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna cut here then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me save the file.
Alright. So, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.
Good night, folks.